What up, Frogger? I totally missed the Evo. I had to go back and watch it. Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, my chat bot isn't working, so nobody got the alert in my Discord that I went live.
God dang. Well, there's at least apparently 5 viewers in your stream though, so.
I don't want to know how many people are in the stream.
Oh, shoot.
But thank you.
But
Thank you for letting me know. But no, I don't. I purposely mute that.
I was gonna make the dumbest joke like, oh, now it's 4. Oh, now it's 3. Now it's 2. Oh.
Please don't do that. I have
I know,
really bad anxiety.
Yeah, that's why I'm not trying to run with it. Yeah,
but you did.
Well, as the joke, but not as a serious commentary on what the actual numbers are. Yeah.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm tired.
From what? What happened?
Well, just in general, but also just like I've been crunching and or grinding through the week because like I'm like, all right, let me build up enough of a cushion for Anthrocon next weekend, so it can be a comfortable weekend and I'm not like, you know, getting ramen and like counting down to the penny and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and then also because I know my habit of going on a trip with work left to do and then coming back from the trip and not being in the mood to work, I just want to get as much as I can out the way beforehand.
That makes sense. Getting the grind on and getting all of that established and taken care of is very important because I'm basically kind of doing the same thing before my family trip. But all that aside, hopefully you enjoy yourself at Anthrocon. Are you cosplaying?
No. Not that way, but like, nah, not really.
You doing any booth stuff?
Loxus, it's called suiting.
What it's not cosplaying in? Oh yeah, because you're a student. I mean, you could still be cosplaying as something.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, but usually at furry conventions, when people, you know, wear fursuits and stuff, they just say you go in suit or suiting.
Yeah, don't suit too much around me. But
yeah. Although I'm suited for the situation.
Oh my gosh. Okay, good. So the notification did go through now. Yo, what up, Sora? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Alexander Smith? Hope this ABSA wins. ABSA. Oh, you talking about they got Rival? Oh, Rivals is that Evo this year. I'm about to go back and watch that too. I'm just gonna go back and watch everything. Forgot.
See, the problem with like modern competitive gaming is like, oh wait, are we talking about Rivals of Aether or Marvel Rivals?
Well, that's not competitive gamers' fault. That's their naming convention. I don't know why they. Oh, you mean yeah? Could we nickname them the same thing? Well, I would just say Marvel, is what I say that at least. But I know, you know. Yeah. Okay, so in that retrospect, yeah. But I think even casuals calls Marvel Rivals Rivals. But that's been a while though, Sora. Welcome in. Yo, what up, Benji? I'm off an upper and downer. Had to balance it out. Oh man, dude. Hopefully the stream can balance you out. Hope you're feeling all right though. No, last time you were here, you said you were sick. So hope you've hopefully been taking care of yourself. I'm doing pretty good too, man. I had to kind of lay low this week, which is why I didn't stream. Just kind of had to balance myself too, kind of like psychologically a little bit. Sometimes you can get kind of caught off sometimes if you're not constantly doing maintenance on yourself, you can kind of fall off balance a little bit. And I needed to rebalance myself. So I more or less kind of unplugged for the week, but I'm feeling a lot better now myself. So I appreciate that. Outside of the dry cough that I have for some reason. I'm booting the game mode, by the way. I know you got limited time, DQ4.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. Well, I was going to start a personal clock for myself, but probably like maybe 30 minutes to an hour. I'll do an hour. But,
okay.
You know, just like I didn't want to like just jump in and jump out.
You can
with all this. I mean, I could, but just more like, no, I can afford to. I should and can afford to like spend a little bit more time with my friend.
Dang, you got all that saved up? You can afford all that time?
Not in this economy, probably not.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what?
I'm in crippling debt, Loxist.
That's what I'm about to say. I'm like, what? Like, give me your time debt. What the heck? Give me your time budget.
Yeah, I mean, it's because of all the crunching and doing the general work. That's like, let me play some actual video games and jump.
It's always good to take a rest. Take a rest. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's always
I
good.
still need to finish Paranoia Agent.
I forgot that's where that came from.
Yeah,
I
that little
actually
pink
forgot.
dog that like was floating around the person's head, like, take a rest, take a rest,
Take
take
a
a rest,
rest.
take a
Yeah, I
rest.
remember us memeing that. The all hell. Where is this thing at? Trying to find my camera here. So I can cut this on. Well, the camera is on. So what is blocking? Oh, wait. There we go. And I need to do this. Boom. There we go. All right. Did you do the Donkey Kong challenge thing and beat it in like 2 seconds like I did?
Not 2 seconds, but I did beat it. Also, I'm changing myself into DT the foe.
Yeah, that threw me off guard just now. When I was checking my layout. I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. That's not what it looked like just a second ago.
What are you talking about? I always look like this. Gaslight, gaslight, gaslight.
Ah, yes, modern day people. But all right, let's load this thing up. So they added a bunch of new gadgets, which is pretty cool. I don't know if you got a chance to check any of that out. Oh, they're starting the championships. That's
I
cool.
haven't tested them, but I did like see the update when I loaded it.
Yeah, one of them is pretty cool. One of them kind of has a Sonic Riders-esque kind of thing where you're able to mouths. What's up, Perk? Tails Prower. But one of them has a what's that thing called? Man, I can't think right now. One of them, oh yeah, so basically when you land, if you press the acceleration button at the right time, you get a boost. So like rather than you just doing a bunch of random tricks and it meaning nothing, it kind of means something a little bit more. So there's that. I just sent you an invite, by the way. They have that,
Oh, yeah.
and then they also have of course like the different stuff where you can, if you get bumped a bunch of times, you get +1 to your stats every time you get bumped. And then they have one where you get plus, I think it's 12, or yeah, I think it's +12 for every time you get hit by an item, which is crazy.
Could actually use something like that.
Yeah, those are pretty nasty. Then there's one where if you get 10 rings, you get +1. So a lot of people have been running that gadget, and then there's like this ring gadget you can get that if you have 1 ring or more, you get +12 to everything. What's up, Tails? Welcome to the stream. Speaking of Miles. What's up,
I do
everybody?
appreciate that they're making the effort, like, to keep this game alive and like give it solid support.
I mean, they should. This game's pretty darn popular. So I would I'll
mean,
get this game in
there are-
September. That's cap. What's up though?
There are some devs and publishers that are like, all right, we made our money, we released the game, year 1 or 2 of support's done, we out.
Yep. Well, this
No,
game
we're also not going to make a sequel.
I think Sega is trying to hold on to any goodwill that they possibly can. And this game came out at such a good time period where everybody was kind of like a little irritated with Smash Brothers. Not Smash Brothers, but Mario Kart. So I just think it just came in time. Is my thoughts on it. And I think because of that, people are just like holding on to it for dear life. And then on top of that, like you said, like this has been like the best Sonic thing we've gotten in a very long time. Like Riders fans are happy, or at least satisfied with it. The race Transformers fans are happy with it. Everyone's just generally happy with the game. They did a really good job. So because of that, that's going to, elicit a lot of Sega, like, you know what? Because I remember Sega making a post before where there was like, as long as everyone keeps, enjoying the game and supporting it, we'll keep it alive. We'll keep adding stuff. So
I think that's also in big thanks to what is it, Sonic Frontiers performing so well and proving to Sega like, hey, give us the time, give us the budget, and like we can make something decent. We promise.
yeah, that game and the movies doing well, other media doing well. But where's Danica Patrick? That's coming next week. Sora said you sent a friend request to me. Okay, I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, but being slightly cynical, it is kind of funny that like paying it, like living through the ups and downs of Sonic the Hedgehog, because like either he's struggling and like no one's having a good time, or he enjoys the spotlight for like 2 seconds and suddenly like he's collabing with everyone, like he don't know nobody.
That's so funny. Well, you say that happened very often though.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was like a dark time for a good while, but it's just like, oh, you get a couple good movies and like one good mainline game and
three good movies.
Sorry, my bad. 3 good movies, like one decent mainline game, and
Frontier,
like a solid racer.
Wait. Shadow Generations was good too.
That's true.
And all the media behind that, all those amazing shorts that they made for it was absolutely insane. And then we had what's that shit called? The thing with Sonic, the mystery game that everybody liked. They had that game too.
The Sonic the Hedgehog.
They had that too.
I guess like with the ups and downs, like in the back of my mind, I was kind of thinking about Superstars, which is like you'll never be what Mania was.
Oh yeah, I mean that's true, but it's crazy because I actually like the Superstars, to be honest. I'm like one of 2 people.
Everyone's free to their opinion.
They are. Like I said, I thought the game was fun. I actually turn it back on every now and then. I don't play the whole game, but I think I feel the same way about that game as I do with Adventure, where I know it has flaws, but it's still fun. But of course, I also don't like certain parts of the game too. So.
It's like, and it's not even like trying to like downplay that. Well, I'm my harsher critic of the game. I guess like I don't feel as like amazing about it as I do with like if I load up Sonic Mania. It's like I'm in and out of that game. Like not really skipping stages. It's definitely having preferences. But I think it also kind of goes back to that theory I was telling you the other day about how like music can also help carry a game.
Yeah.
A decent amount of it. So like when I think about Mania, it doesn't really have any real misses with much of the song. I just got launched off of. But like you know, I've already litigated and relitigated my issues with like Sonic Superstars music.
Yeah.
And what's her face? That Lizard Girl's stages.
Trip.
I didn't realize. Oh yeah, Trip. Yeah, her stages.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but just more like I didn't realize she was supposed to be the hard mode, so I just kind of like felt like, wait, this isn't good. The amazing game design, in my opinion, at the time. It wasn't until later when I realized, like, oh, it's supposed to be a hard mode that, like, okay, so the BS makes sense.
Yeah, it's that game is a weird game because like I was looking forward to it just 'cause it's the first time we were gonna have a 4-player co-op game like that, but at the same time it's just I don't know, it just kind of sucked in that way. But wait, hold on real quick. Can we get 06 too? You got Project 06. Play that one. I'd be happy. I got a Switch 2 and haven't really disliked. Wait, I haven't really disliked Mario Kart. I don't think Mario Kart is bad. Like Mario Kart 9, Mario Kart World is fine. It's a fine game. It's just not a lot of people. It's not what a lot of people wanted. That's it. It's not a bad game at all. I enjoyed when I played it when it was out. It's just I got tired of the way I just got tired how competitively saturated the game was. And then just how like annoying everything else was. I'm gonna go offline for a second just so I can turn the blur off. Forgot I had that on. But this messing with my eyes. So I'm gonna go turn that on.
In like the game itself?
Yeah, I had the blur effects on. I think it's on by default.
You ever turn that on, Loxus?
I don't know. It's on by default for you.
Is it? I need to double check.
I think so. Wait, well maybe not on the Switch 2 version. I'm almost certain it's probably on console on the other consoles though.
Oh, I can believe that then.
Loxus. Apparently the Flash Party ending thing was apparently fake. It's not actually. You know what? And I'm actually happy about that. I'm actually happy to hear that, Gio. That's actually some really good news because I was very, very sad about that and slightly kind of depressed a little bit because I really like Flash Party. I did see that they did shut down the other servers. I did see that because I think I only see like Japan and USA now, I think, or something like that. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I'm sending you a request now to the lobby.
Also, the only countries that matter anyway, so no big loss anywhere else.
Anything that DT4 says in this stream, I'm having my hands up. I do not agree with anything that he says. I'm not a part of anything that he says. So I'm not part of any of that, because he'll say some things. He's joking, but I'm on YouTube too, so I gotta be careful. I'm telling you right now, my hands are up. Loxus _TV, aka Club Loxus, aka Loxus Club Zone, is not in agreement with any of that, unless we're talking about Sonic on the Game Boy. That stupid remake they had. Oh wait, I gotta add that guy. Oh, I did add that guy. You're an associate. No, that's cap.
Yeah, you signed the endorsement, literal endorsement.
No, man, that's cap. That's cap. That's cap. That's cap.
What the navigator says.
That's what the navigator says. What if we had a battle royale, but it's all just Shadow? I don't feel like that's happened before for some reason. I sent you a request, Sora. I feel like that's happened before.
If you choose the right characters in that Sonic Rumble game.
Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, that's a battle royale. You got it. They have that already. Sonic Rumble. Oh, and Sonic Rumble. That's another game that's been very successful. I actually like Sonic Rumble. I like that better than Fall Guys. They've been on a roll, man. You can't just slap it up to just a couple games in the movies, man. They've been killing it.
Let me know when there's a new mainline entry.
And there's IDW. IDW's been slamming it.
I mean, Archie never really missed either. It was just a Ken Penders nonsense that got him into trouble.
Shadow the only one to use a gun though. Mega Man is a Sonic character and he has a gun. See?
He didn't wish Sonic happy birthday the other day, so.
See? Yeah. See, Mega Man's a Sega character, so he's a Sonic character too, so that makes sense. Yeah, what's an EU? Stop it. But Gio, thank you for letting me know that. That actually warmed my heart. I'm glad to hear that we have other alternatives outside of just Smash Brothers and Rivals. I love Rivals too a lot, but sometimes I need a break. So I'm gonna be grinding Flash Party again pretty soon then.
What do you mean, Loxus? Nickelodeon All-Stars Battle Royale, All-Stars, whatever its name is called, is right over there. Totally memorable. That everyone promised to continue playing after it came out. That they totally continued to play after it came out.
Who promised to do that?
Yeah, all the people that were saying like Smash Brothers and them don't stand a chance no more.
They say that about every game that comes out.
They added wave dashing, Loxus. That means that they're taking the game seriously.
I mean, they did. It's just that like the problem is always just that those games are too competitive and too janky. They don't have the polish that Smash Brothers has. And Nickelodeon and Multiverses actually had the budget potentially to do that, but didn't. Well, I don't know what. I don't know how much budget the games have, but I would think the companies would have the budget to do it. That's what I meant to say.
I mean, Nickelodeon / Paramount and Warner Brothers at the time they didn't stand. They weren't going to get that budget.
Dang.
Just only because I'm familiar with the industry, like of the.
So your uncle worked for Nintendo, as you saying?
Yeah, of course. Oh no, he worked for Warner Brothers and Paramount.
Okay.
But no, it's just like having seen how they've been treating like the general animation industry and like gaming industry to a certain lesser extent is like, yeah, it wasn't gonna get the love that it really properly wanted, unfortunately.
Yeah. I miss Multiverses though. Multiverses, I was actually starting to like that game. And of course I'm one of those people. I actually preferred the original Multiverses, like before they came back and tried to dummyfy it a little bit. But even then, I actually started to grow some love for it, especially after the Powerpuff Girls came out and they started adding like they sped the game up. They added some really cool characters that people finally wanted, and they added shielding to the game, which is making it pretty interesting. And then they just told Warner Brothers like, yeah, we don't care anymore. And I was like, damn, tragic.
I mean, I'm like always gonna yell about this, but it shouldn't have been the Warner Brothers fighting game. It should have been at least Warner Brothers animation. if they couldn't limit it to like Cartoon Network and /or DC.
Yeah. Because I had a feeling that Ed, Edd n Eddy was supposed to be in the game because they had, not Ed, Edd n Eddy, but Dexter, because they had stages and all kind of stuff with him, just like the Powerpuff Girls, but he never got a chance to get in. What you about to say, though?
That, what else was I going to say? It was just more just the Cartoon Network, I'm getting heated a little bit because, like, they're trying where they can, but, like, they just really aren't giving the legacy as much love as they could. Like, the fact that Gumball and Adventure Time are showing up on Disney Plus of all places, like, that does not bode well for, like, what Cartoon Network is. If you're showing up on basically a Disney platform.
That's true.
I realize I am kind of cynical about a lot of stuff these days. It's just more like,
yeah,
I want to see them do better and have some integrity and other stuff.
And that's fair. You're still a niche.
Of course. No, god dang it, of course. Classic.
Did you get drilled?
Yeah, I got drilled.
Yeah, I saw the drill come over and I had to get the hell out of here. So, let me read chat real quick.
It was a 3-time race as well.
Oh, damn. Well, Ribosaurus Rex. Unless.
No, I thought
yeah.
No one.
Oh, gee. Multiverses did. I think Nickelodeon had a small team. Multiverses would have made it if they. So yeah, they did. If they added people we wanted, like who the hell asked for Aquaman? I mean, Justice League was an animated series, so
there was also a movie coming out at the time.
They're very big on promotion. I just hate that it took them so long to put the Powerpuff Girls in. Those characters was like just what I needed. That's what I needed. Because I used a lot of Wonder Woman, but I didn't like using Wonder Woman in the newer version of Multiverses at all.
It's a wonder. Never mind.
Stop it. Bro, they was failing and released the Goth Girls. The Goth Girls. I wanted Godzilla personally. In Multiverses, I mean, they've been throwing them in everything Sonic you can think of. I haven't seen a crossover this crazy since, like, I don't know, but they slapping Sonic and Godzilla together a lot recently.
I thought you were making like a Family Guy joke for like 2 seconds.
Low key. Raven and Marcel. Oh, true. But see, okay, but to be fair, Raven was highly requested from the beginning. She was leaked to be in the game to begin with. Like she was supposed to be in the well, I can't say she was supposed to, but people speculated that she was supposed to be in the original cast, and Raven is one of the most popular Teen Titan characters. So like she makes sense. Now that other girl, I mean, but at least they're both cartoon characters, you know, regardless. But yeah. I low key, wait, I don't what does LWK mean? I keep reading that as low key. I like when
words. Oh, sorry.
Wait, what you about to say? Lack words. What? Oh, it is low key. Okay.
Yeah, I was just gonna make a joke of like Lackwards long come, like backwards long jump. Also, 3-time race. Get the rings.
I'm getting them. I low key think we had too many DC characters. I agree with that, but DC was big movie wise, so yeah, they were gonna prioritize them. I wonder who the developers would actually put. Like, if the developers had range to like do what they wanted to, Warner Bros. Like just do what you want to with the game to make sure it's good and we get money. I wonder what it would have looked like.
Honestly, thinking about it more, and not to like deify him, but like I think these platform fighter developers kind of need a Sakurai type on their team. Like at least Rivals has damn what's his face. I'm sorry for forgetting his name.
I don't know. It's Dan Fernandez. I don't remember his last name, but I know that he's amazing as a developer. Yeah. Like as far as his vision and everything goes, and his care for community. But he was also a Smash player, you know, himself. So
yeah, but that's kind of what I mean. Is like I think the development teams kind of need someone like that, and I'm not quite sure if player first games have that necessarily. Like you can be a good game director, you can make a competent game. But it takes like a certain kind of taste and vision to like pull off, you know, the people you're not necessarily emulating, but like taking inspiration from.
Yeah,
And like the other downside is that it really is hard to outdo, you know, like not to pile on Sonic too hard, but like during his darker days, we kind of got like what is it, Planet Freedom, and we had some like Spark the Electric Jester, like that kind of stuff, where it's like they kind of understood the feeling more, or Sonic Mania as well, where like it felt like they understood Sonic better than Sega understood Sonic at the time.
That's true.
And like I think that the platform fighting, I don't want to say the movie, but like industry, for lack of a better word, is occasionally missing that. Like kind of trying to take from the blueprints of Melee specifically, while kind of like missing what got
And Project M.
And Project. Oh, well,
I feel like more so Project M these days, but yeah.
Which was also trying to like chase that Melee glory.
Yeah.
But the thing that got us into Smash Brothers to begin with was just like the party game with all the cool characters that we really, really liked. And then we became sweaty once we hit puberty.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. It's the like, I'm saying this to someone who also doesn't develop games myself, so like I could just be talking out my dude. That's just how I feel.
I mean, I feel you though, man. Like, and that is literally, oh goodness gracious.
Chaos.
Yeah, I got kind of screwed towards the end there. But how you doing, Pixel? Welcome in. But I was gonna say, bro, no Ben 10. I mean, that's fact. Ben 10 should have been in there. But no Ed and Ned either. But yeah, I had, oh damn, we lost it regardless. But I was gonna say something to you. It was in that was a comment for what you said.
Chasing the glory of needing the Sakurai tie.
Oh yeah, the Sakurai tie. Yeah, and I think it's very important that people I'm the only one that got Mega Man on the team, it's funny. But yeah, I just think that I think what sets somebody like Sakurai apart is his passion, his perfectionism, his creativity, his lack of caring what anybody thinks, us or Nintendo. He makes whatever game he kind of wants to. Like Sakurai does care what we think to a certain degree, but Sakurai's not afraid to make somebody upset in order to make a polished game, to make a fair, balanced game. And I like that he sticks to his vision, and also to boot, he was about to say he made my ice cream at Cold Stones. No, I'm kidding. But no, he also he's a gamer. He is a fighting game player. He made Sakurai made Smash Brothers because he wanted an entry-level game for people who wanted to play fighting games but couldn't. Back in the day, fighting games were really hard to get into. They didn't have tutorials. They didn't have, you can watch this video to figure out how your combos work. We didn't have top players to watch. You just go to the arcade to get your ass whooped, or you turn on the game and get beat up, and that's just the end of it. But now, he wanted to make a game that was familiar enough to everyone. During that time, everybody played platforming games, so it was really easy. I guess he took that and made a game based on that concept. People play platforming games. People like to mash buttons. He made Smash Brothers essentially like a two-button fighting game, where instead of like 6 buttons and all these dang, turning direction. I digress. I'm rambling. I say all that to say that Sakurai was phenomenal because he had the trust of the company backing him. He had a vision, and he had creativity, and he was a fighting game player himself, so he knows what to put in there to make people like it. So you want some Cold Stones? I do too. I'm gonna go tomorrow get some Cold Stones.
I used to work there,
Yes, I remember that. Those are some good times. I got no just for free. I would have been a Ben 10 main day one. You would have been a day one Ben 10 main, Gio. Shit, me too. Wait, which Ben 10? Because they might put that. Which Ben 10 do y'all like?
Omniverse, obviously, the most superior version of all of them.
I think a lot of people do like Omniverse though. Wait, is that the one where he got older?
That's the one with the redesign.
Oh wait, okay, no wait. Oh well, there was redesigns. Okay, which one are you talking about?
A little bit more cartoonier.
Oh, okay, that's the newerish one.
Yeah, it wasn't the reboot. It was like still a sequel, but like they kind of took a more comedic route and had that
Okay.
hard first system.
Okay, I remember which one you're talking about now. I was sure you were talking about when like they had the time skip from the original or something.
Uh,
But yes, I was gonna say OG. Okay, yeah. I'm not charging you full price if I get a job at Cold Stone. No, oh no, you're charging me full price to work at Cold Stone. That's crazy work. I'll tell your manager, like, hey, I'm her cousin. I'm his cousin, and I'm literally his family member, and he's trying to charge me. You need to fire this man immediately, expeditiously.
and then the boss comes up like, "You're willing to charge your own family member for ice cream?" Seeming so mad. It's like, you're getting a promotion. I'm glad I hired you.
Like, wait, what?
It's that kind of cutthroat energy that we need in a place like Cold Stone Creek.
That'd be messed up. What up, creator?
Now, for your next job, I got a box of puppies I need you to kick outside.
Oh no, that's when Pixel had to leave. Pixel loves animals, so. What the hell? I got bumped off. It's just crazy how good this game ended up being, because I was probably one of the #1 people saying how bad this game was going to do compared to Mario Kart. Especially after Mario Kart came out, I was like, poor Sonic. Sonic's going to get destroyed. I said that on so many podcasts. And then look at me now. I think I had a good argument, to be fair, though.
Yeah, like, well, not only because, but like the only information we really had to work off of was Team Sonic Racing, which lasted, 2 months?
Yeah.
But like, they did prove a lot of people wrong. I'm still gonna cynically believe that, like,
damn,
a lot of
it's over for me.
Switch to frustration at the beginning of like change the price of this and like it's cool to hate on Nintendo because they're popular now kind of stuff also help fuel the quote-unquote discourse.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not going to deny that like this racing game surpassed expectations.
For sure. For sure.
Yes. Oh, speaking of, that's what I was gonna say. My
damn.
brother apparently
we still won.
Like,
Let's get it.
Oh, nice. I don't think this was a free time. Was it?
I don't remember. Yeah, Nintendo's fault too. Yeah, I think it's a mix of.
You won. Wait, we did win.
We did win. I'm like, what the hell? Am I tripping?
I was looking at the prize medal.
Like, what the hell? But no, I was gonna say, oh, I got a 30th anniversary horn. Interesting. I'm gonna see what that sounds like. Hopefully, it's not too obnoxious. I was gonna say, let me rewind back. Yes, it was the price and the discourse around the Switch 2 that didn't help. Yes, but what also didn't help is people didn't like. Well, at first it was that. Then it was like the lack of DLC accumulation in it. GG's, Sora. The lack of stuff in the game that didn't help either. Then it was a lot of people, like the lightning in the game was really obnoxious for sure. I didn't like the lightning shenanigans in the game at all. And the way the items worked. And then they tried reworking that. Then it was the barrenness of the actual open world, which threw people off too.
And then Shortcat told them that straight line sucked, and then like fast forward 6 months, and turns out Shortcat's running on these straight lines now and having a great time.
You kept up with all of that? I was gonna say, wow.
I mean, like my YouTube algorithm like kept showing me videos, and I just happened to check what it's like. Wait, what's he doing on? He was not glazing, but like he was so much praising, jumping on the private Discord, and like how everyone hated. Was it?
Oh yeah, that's what did it. No, it was the intermission. Yeah, you just reminded me. It was the damn intermission stages. That's what everybody hated.
That's what I'm saying though. People, I mean, so I'm sure some people do, but the loudest people that also had a platform, I felt drove that. And then some of those loudest people are now playing these intermission stages and having fun.
Because they didn't they upgrade them too though?
Not exactly. Like there was a theory of like, well, do I no longer have to bag in order to win?
Wait, but they actually added stuff to the intermission stages. Like they've been reworking them, or not reworking them. They've been adding things.
They adjusted a few stages, but not as many as you might think. Like mostly the water stages, they adjusted like some of the routes and stuff. But I believe a lot of them are still kind of the same. I think people just figured out that like the game can be more fun if you're willing to like go off the straight line. Because like there was a YouTube video that I saw that was, I think it was like titled like, I forgot what its official title was, but the thesis was like Mario Kart World isn't boring, you are.
Interesting.
And then this person like wound up showing off like all the cool little shortcuts and tricks you can pull in order to make it exciting and like cut off time and not just drive in a straight line.
I don't want to have to do all of that to enjoy the game. Why can't I just play the game and have fun with the game? Like I cut on Sonic CrossWorlds, I'm just having fun with the game. I don't even know. Okay, I don't even think I do any advanced techniques in this game at all. I'm just driving. There are advanced techniques, but I shouldn't have to manipulate the game just to have fun in the game. Now there's some fun in doing that, of course, when the game's open-ended and stuff. But still, it's just kind of like, I guess I don't really feel like I should have to do that to enjoy it. I don't think that's I guess that's the same argument as like people try to have for like Melee, for instance, or something, where it's just like, you know, oh well, you know, Melee got wave dashing and that makes the game good, but it's like I shouldn't have to do L cancels and wave dashing just to enjoy a game. You know, I should be able to cut the game on and play the game normally and have a good time.
Yeah. I do agree to some extent. I think depending on the discourse, I feel people can be a little bit picky and choosy about like when playing the game organically is okay versus not.
Okay.
Like, the thing that guy was showing like was still a lot of the regular game tricks. It was just more like taking advantage of the wall ride, like being able to air bounce off a tree and like, you know, just like shave off time. But I think the difference, I think it's like you said with Melee about the wave dashing and stuff, but the people who most follow Melee would say that it's the wave dashing and L cancel that helps make the game more exciting. Because when Smash Brothers took those away, suddenly like, oh, it's not as good as Melee. According to those people.
But do you know why that's the case though?
Why?
No, I'm asking. Do you know why it was? Because now that I've played Rivals of Aether, I think I actually understand why people say that about wave dashing. Not so much L canceling, but the wave dashing aspect and wave landing.
I mean, I honestly don't know. So I would have to hear what you.
Well, now that I've been on the other side, I'll say that well, to be honest, wave dashing and wave landing actually adds some versatility, and it also adds some player expression. It adds more mobility into the game, which makes it way more exciting to play. Yeah, I got screwed right at the end by blue team. I think we all the blue team was in front, so we might have did kind of decent, but I digress. So okay, now I came in third. Nice. So I was gonna say no, I came in fourth. That was Thor that came in third. I digress though. I was gonna say that the wave dashing adds fluidity and some pretty nice, I guess it adds fluidity and flow into the movement of the game, and it adds more versatility to the neutral. Because like instead of you just running back and forth and just jumping down on platforms, you can now slide off, reposition yourself. It makes the game feel a lot faster too. I don't think it necessarily has, I don't think it's an end all be all, but I will say that at least with wave landing, at least like minimally, at least wave landing to me does make a pretty big difference. I didn't feel like that until I played Flash Party. When I played because Flash Party is actually slower. It has a slower engine than Smash Ultimate, but Flash Party is more fun to play and feels more fluid to play because of the way that the movement works in that game. They added wave landing to the game, and wave landing is so good because you can just slide off platforms, reposition yourself quickly. There's like so much you can do with it, and it just makes it feel faster. That's all. And now I think there are people that are on that train that are just like, just because it doesn't have these things, it's Smash is a bad game. There's probably more people saying that than not. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Sorry.
That's fine. Also, Flash Party is free.
It is free. Why?
No, the half I got something in my throat. The half joke is that when something's free, people are more willing to put up with a higher threshold of nonsense.
Yeah,
Not
but
saying it
but I was
has
talking about me.
nonsense. Yeah.
But I was talking about me in that example.
Yeah, I was trying to figure like what could I say that wouldn't be like a joke of like, well, you're just making my point, but like that wouldn't really be the right response.
Yeah. Okay.
So I guess I'll just say I'm happy for you, or I'm sorry it happened.
Wait, what? No, I
You know
was.
that meme of-
Yes, I remember. I only said that in response to what you were saying, as far as people. I don't even know how we even got on that topic. We were just talking about platform fighters. Yeah, how you guys doing? Oh, we're talking about Mario Kart. That's what it was. Whatever the horn is not better than the Yes, it is.
Mhm.
That stupid ass. I think that's the Miku one. Wait, I just realized she's trying to make a car honking sound, I think. I never peeped that.
That feels oddly fitting for Miku.
Yeah. Let Master, that's my fave. Oh my gosh. Pixel Y. But yes, Mario Kart World is fine. It's just I was one of the main people kind of defending what the game was trying to do actually during that time, because I get what they were going for. Because Mario Kart World is not the same kind of game that Mario Kart 8 was, which is what disappointed a lot of people. But it's like what they were trying to do, they wanted to make more of like a comfy kind of like a comfy platformer-esque kind of game, while also adding it. So they wanted to make a game that integrated in Mario's platforming, but also make it like a cozy road trip vibe. So it's not supposed to be this high octane, super fast pro racer game. Like, it's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be like you're on a road trip.
I mean, it's also ironic because despite the intent, I believe it might actually be one of the sweatiest Mario Kart since DS movies.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. Yes.
Like, I'm remembering the trenches of snaking and trying for a little while and just like, it wasn't worth it in the end.
Oh yeah, this game, that's been one of the main complaints of this game too, is just how sweaty the game is. And but see, that's what makes it interesting. So like, is it sweaty just because you have tech you can do? Like, because I think a game Mario Kart 8 was extremely sweaty, but you didn't have pretty much anything you could really do outside of just out racing people.
Yeah, I believe it's like when the ceiling of inputs changes, if that makes sense. Where like, it's one, like, what's the best way to put it? Like with snaking, that's a very big ask for like the average player, much less like even a competitive player.
I did it when I was 12.
Yeah, can you do that now that you're 30?
Probably with muscle memory. Probably not for long. Oh yeah, I do still. I snake on Double Dash still.
Okay.
I definitely can.
Yeah. I guess I just think about like how, I guess I'm trying to think of like a comparative example.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna bring it back to Smash Brothers.
Okay.
Like, Smash Brothers is generally known as the platform fighter. Like, you know, you can double jump, you can do A, B, C, X, Y, Z. You got shields, you got blocks, you got throws.
I got first.
Like, yeah,
Go ahead.
Wow, incredible.
He said it too. But go ahead.
What is it that? Oh wait, we might actually come in first maybe if you got enough rings. But where was I going with it? Comparing Smash Brothers input. Oh yeah, what the game asks of you. So like, when you're fighting most. Oh god dang. Well wait. Never mind. Yeah, that like
They'd already got their points. But yeah, go ahead.
If you're fighting most Smash Brothers characters, it's just kind of like a standard Smash Brothers game. But the moment that you have to, like, say for example, deal with someone like Kazuya or Steve, it suddenly becomes a different fighting game. So like, it's not the best example, but as far as inputs go, it's like, it's one thing when like everyone just uses the power of drifting in a racing game. Yeah. Suddenly, like when you really have to go overboard with the drifting, where it's like left, right, left, right. Like, that's not what the game was originally asking you. And now in order to beat all these other players who are coming in first, you now have to do this.
No, that makes sense. Wait, my Walmart pre-built is building up Steam and send help. Wait, wait? Hold on. So like, what do you mean building up Steam? 'Cause there's an expression for building up Steam. Are you saying that it's like literally getting hot and like steaming? I hope not. But sorry, my IT brain turned on. Wait, the PC looked like a smoke box. Oh, when did you get it? How long have you had it? But no, that's a good point that you made with that. I guess there's just levels to it. But as far as like there's levels to it as far as the the execution barrier to games or what makes a game sweaty or whatever. But yes, I agree. Cause I mean, even me, I'm hesitant to really get back in the world because now I'm gonna have to practice the stages again to make sure I can get those shortcuts. Cause you gotta know how to do those shortcuts or you're gonna lose more than likely. And then on top of that, everybody knows about them because they're all over the place. It was different from back in the day where like a very small group of people knew all of that advanced stuff, whereas now everybody knows it. So it's just kind of like a little different. And then, so I understand. It makes me a little hesitant. And then the meta's changed. The shortcuts I took probably aren't even good anymore. People probably have found new ways to do things because of the updates. So it's like, where are our new stages though?
Yeah, that is my biggest complaint. I can see how they may not like add more to the map that's already there.
Yeah.
But I think the egregious part is that they try to charge $80 for a game that like doesn't feel like it has as much as other $80 games.
Yeah.
So I think like that's where I'm kind of at is like, all right, they better if they do give I'm fine. All right, let me revitalize my argument.
Okay.
If they don't add anything to it at this point, it's like sure, whatever. It would be nice if we got DLC in this current culture where we usually expect DLC. They better not be charging any money if there is ever any DLC.
Ooh, you about to be so mad because you know damn well they about to charge what, and they charge all that money for Ace DLC, and everyone was buying that junk. You know they gonna charge money for that.
Wait, which DLC?
The Mario Kart 8 DLC. Yes.
Yeah. In fairness with Mario Kart 8 though, is that they had like a generally complete base game and then added the DLC later, and the game cost $60. Yeah, and then like came that Double Dash Pass or whatever it's called, that Smasher Pass, and like it feels like there was enough time between launch to like later updates where it felt like the DLC paying for it was more or less just. But like with Mario Kart World, it has plenty of content, but like it's still missing some of the quality of life stuff that like you would expect when they were marketing like open world and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I wasn't expecting like a story mode or anything, but the fact that you couldn't even really properly track your collectibles felt especially egregious. And they did kind of fix it, but like not by a ton, honestly.
It would have been nice if they had mini bosses like from DS. Everybody's been asking for that forever. They could have just really made this shit like a passion project where it's like everything people wanted in Mario Kart and just kind of put it in the game in a way that like made sense for the game and stuff. They could have had like a little small double dash event mode or something just for the hell of it. Like it don't even have to be a main game thing. It could have been like a side mode. There's like so much stuff they could have done. But yeah. Again, World is a good game. I don't want to make it sound like I don't like it. But go ahead.
I'm sure some of it was just like they didn't want to like retread too much old ground. Not tread racing. They didn't want to retread like too much old ground, I guess, for one reason or another. But yeah,
right.
It does feel like it's still missing like a few things that would kind of fully justify what it is. But the thing is that again, like it being $80 feels like the bigger problem. If it was just 50 or 60, I think people probably wouldn't have been as hard on it. But
damn,
it was
that magnet got me. I was in third, and I ran into that damn magnet, which I thought was out the way. That jump took me from third place to 10th.
Okay.
Well, go ahead.
Sonic Racing.
It is.
All
we'll go
around the world. That's just basically it's whatever I was saying at that point.
You had it since November.
It's a rerun.
Oh, is it still working good? But you said the PC looked like a smoke box. So like, why does it look like a smoke box, Benji? Nintendo focused too much on mech. I guess what, mechanics? I mean, Miyamoto does that. I mean, Miyamoto does. That's why they not going back to old, even though it's requested most times. What you said they focus more on mech. What do you mean by mech? You mean like mechanics, or like what does mech mean? But yeah. Yeah, Brad. Mechanics, you right? Oh, okay, okay.
Whatever, Tillweed.
Oh boy, Brad. How could you say that to me?
Yeah, I was gonna say only because you said yeah, Brad.
Nah, don't try to. No, stand 10 toes in there, whether they knew what we were talking about or not.
Fine, I'll speak with my whole chest. Yeah,
There
Brad.
you go. There you go. Yeah, Brad. Deal weed.
Oh, also, apparently, because I'm still on my Final Fantasy VII fixation, the guy who voiced Gunther in I almost said Crash Bandicoot.
You sound so excited about whatever you're about to say. It's so funny.
The guy who voices Gunther in Wachowski apparently voices what's his face Wedge in Final Fantasy VII Remake.
That's amazing. You sound so. I can feel you're smiling as you're saying it. You're so excited.
Yeah. It's been a while since I got to whip out like the voice acting like trivia.
No. All jokes aside, that's really cool. You've always been. I like that though, because it's interesting. We used to talk about that when we were kids, about the people voicing other characters and stuff, and then now it's like sometimes people don't know until people pass away. But now you can kind of hear it. You know, but wait a minute, I heard this character on something before.
At least when it's very distinct voices. Like the other day, I was just thinking about how like I am personally getting a little bit tired of the John and Jane anime voices in like every anime and like video game kind of.
Yeah,
it's due to the nature of the industry, kind of like quote unquote figuring it out.
Right.
Like, you know, decades ago, everyone was kind of trying to figure it out. The 90s, we were like kind of almost there, but still experimenting. And then now it's like, you know, it's like, you know, it works, so why try anything too different?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then that's how things get a little bit boring. And another thing I was thinking about too, like on a slight socio-political level, was that like, it is interesting how when it comes to anime and like dubbing, how I'm not going to speak for anyone else. Maybe it was just me, but like how some of us kind of assumed that like, you know, certain characters were basically like white characters just because like the voices they have. I was thinking like, wait, what would be stopping any like person from hiring like, let's say, you know, Indian or black from like voicing an anime character in that extent? Like what if you had a black guy voicing Goku at the very beginning?
I think there is stuff like that. I can't think of one, but I'm sure there's a black person that voices a white character and stuff. I feel like I've heard that before, actually.
Yeah, I mean,
but I get your point, though.
Because, like, you know, when you think about it, like the first American voice actor for Sonic was, well, Jaleel White, which obviously black guy is white. But, you know.
Then there's Sonic Prime too.
Yeah. And the main voices these days is like Jason Griffith. Well, now it's what's his face voice?
Roger.
Yeah, Roger Craig Smith. Yeah, I don't know where I was fully going with that. I was just kind of thinking like
I don't either.
All to the top of my brain.
But it is interesting.
Grenade at everyone's feet.
Please.
Please throw grenade at people's feet.
Oh, I thought you were talking about. Oh, I thought you were talking about the bomb on this game, the bomb item.
No. So I'm in 12th. I do not like that right now.
It's Sonic. You'll catch up somehow. The game none of the race matters until you get to like that last lap. I'm being somewhat facetious though.
Shoot, not even the last lap, just like that final stretch.
Yeah, that's kind of more what I meant. Yeah.
It's just, like I'm trying to stick around long enough to at least get that, you know, racing or winning since 1991 thing, and it just keeps escaping me.
Oh man, that would be so sick. How close are you to getting it?
Well, I'd have to win 2 races in a row, and that's yet to happen. Please.
Did I sneak first? No, I think I got second still. Yeah, I got second. I'll take it. I mean, since Double Dash, they've been trying. Ooh, we killed that one. We might actually get this one. I mean, since oh yeah, even if they got the ring thing, we still won. So yeah, good stuff. I mean, since Double Dash, they've been trying some things out. I would say Mario Kart Wii and Mario Kart 8 are closest to each other, but still different in their own way, in my opinion. Yeah, and a lot of people rag on Double Dash. A lot of people think that one was one of the worser ones. I got third. Good stuff, Sora. A lot of people consider it like the worser one out of all of them, which I disagree with. Excuse me. I just don't agree with that. But Double Dash, but that may have been why they don't want to go back to it. Could be because of that, or why they don't want to have any kind of affiliation with it outside the double box system. Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart Wii. I both agree and disagree. Only because I agree. Okay, I can agree with that. I only disagree a little bit because and I gotta remember that for myself that I have a competitive mind with Mario Kart Wii because I actually used to compete in that game. I used to go to tournaments for it, and I used to compete online and stuff. But I didn't go to physical tournaments, but I used to play in tournaments for it. Whatever, you get the point. I used to compete in it, and I competitively that game was incredible. And the closest to that game that we've gotten is honestly Mario Kart World, actually, from a competitive sense, I'd say. Oh, that's nice. Are you gonna be hearing that damn that damn logo sound all day long now? Double Dash has so much multiplayer abilities. Oh my gosh. Imagine playing 4 people online with one side of the cart each. That'd be sick. And then imagine like online co-op with your friend, or like couch co-op online. Like now, instead of you racing on one screen and your little brother playing and you're splitting screens online, y'all can just be on one cart together and race online against people around the world. I think it'd be nice. They're not gonna do it, but it'd be nice. And I understand why they're not. I'm only mildly salty.
Also, this is a 3-time race, a dash panel race, so
let's go ahead and win this one. Let's go ahead and win this one. Get that second one in a row so you can get your little banner.
Yeah, you don't have to say little though.
Why everybody be calling me out for that? Oh man, my friends on my Discord thing for college, they call me out all the time. Why do you say everything little? Like it's just an expression, you know. There's only sometimes where I mean it.
You are literally minimalizing our success and victory.
Sometimes I am. Like, sometimes I am being an asshole, but you'll never know. Okay, that's karma. Like, the moment I said that, I ran into that magnet. And everybody just went straight through. He said, what?
Loxus, wait, if you say you never know, then we have to assume the worst every single time. Loxus, no.
Maybe that's part of the gag. So did you get Star Fox?
Not yet. I'm gonna see how long I can hold out. My brother's telling me he'll let me borrow his copy.
Oh,
so
that's
I might
nice.
see if I can just wait for a sale or something.
Okay. Well, that is a good thing because you got your bro there to do that kind of stuff with.
Yeah.
Like share games and stuff.
And when he hands it to me, it's like a brother's move. And like we have the advanced move where he tosses
Oh
it
my
from across
gosh. Oh my gosh.
the room.
Speaking of which, I'm at the end of Superstar Saga, the remake, and yeah, that difficulty spike ain't nothing to play with. But I feel like I'm probably gonna be able to beat this a lot easier than I did that first time I played the GBA one though. So I feel like they did things with the 3DS one to make it a little easier. Not like it's still difficult, but it's not like as crazy as it was before.
How did I miss I'm listening, but how did I miss that hot air balloon?
That happens sometimes. It's like a speed thing, like how fast you're going off of the thing.
Oh man, I don't appreciate that.
Or the timing or something. It happens to me sometimes too.
But with Superstar Saga, what was I gonna say? I could definitely see them like kind of trying to make the game easier, but I remember struggling with Superstar Saga when I was younger, but I felt like part of that was because I didn't fully know how RPGs worked, kind of like the importance of grinding, especially.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I would have to see how difficult it would be for my 30 brain comparatively.
I'll say the game itself isn't hard, and it's a very short RPG too. One of the shortest I played. It's the problem is the game's difficulty spike raises tremendously after you get to that Bowser Castle. Like the last like 2 bosses are like, whoa, like what the hell? But yeah, but like you said, if you are allocating your points correctly, then you're fine. Because I think like Milty was telling me the strat most people use is they'll just put all their stuff into attack early on. So then you'll just run through the game if you do that, which is true. Like I did it that time, and even in this playthrough, I just been running through all the bosses. Now, if you get hit, you're gonna feel that junk though. So don't get hit. It's Marvel vs. Capcom. But yeah.
Also, I'm remembering partially why it felt the day we did not, even if we got the medal.
Yep.
On this.
Yeah, that red team was ridiculous.
But it's the advanced bros move. That I, in hindsight, made the game feel easier than I might remember.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, once you master those advanced moves, it's like you can basically beat a boss in 1 turn if you're good enough, or 2 turns.
Not about the 1 turn is crazy. Maybe like 2 or 3 turns, but yes. Because and then if you get those secret bros moves that you get from the scrolls, those are pretty busted because they're easy to do, but you get the same damage or more than you do with the advanced move, which is crazy. Like swing bros. I don't know if you ever got those.
I think because isn't Swing Bros the one where you're basically playing golf with one of the brothers?
No, Swing Bros is when Mario grabs Luigi. Like, okay, so Mario puts his hands out, Luigi grabs on, and then they spin around like a tornado, and then Mario just throws Luigi across, and Luigi like drop kicks the enemy. You have to get it from a cave.
The part I didn't remember was having to get a scroll, because that just makes it sound like it's missable. Actually,
it is missable. Yeah, it's not something. Yeah, it's a secret. It's like a secret bros move. You can go through the game and not have it, but it's interesting because your regular bros moves can do almost the same damage or more, I think, than it. So it's not like you're like, oh my gosh, my whole playthrough ruined because I didn't get this thing. But yeah, you get Mario's from like breaking a rock in a cave or something and getting it, and then you get Luigi's from, I forgot where I got his. I was just roaming around and I found it. I was like, what the heck is this? I never had this one. And Luigi's, his is his is basically Luigi jumps in the air and then Mario spins around like in a circle for like however long. And then no, you mash A and Mario starts charging up. That's what he does. And then Luigi jumps on top and then they just start spinning around like a spinning top, hitting the enemy like 15 times with the hammer, as many times as you mash or whatever. And then at the end, you can lift Luigi up and then he'll like bop him or whatever for extra point.
That sounds familiar too. I think at a certain point, I often just gravitated to the one you can do forever. Because like, as long as you keep it up, basically. Because that's just how you beat a boss faster.
I think, you're probably talking about that one where you can just keep popping Luigi out the ground and you go boom, 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 and he just keep doing it over and over again.
I think so, but it's been so long, I can't be confident about it.
Y'all like that sound I just made? I never realized that spike though. Maybe I went attack first most of the time. Yeah. I think most people do creator, or at least what Milty was telling me is that most of the times people, because the game isn't that difficult, and if you play the game enough, you get good enough, you're probably not gonna get hit anyway. So most people just put all their stuff into attack so you can just kill the boss as fast as shit. It just bites you in the ass once you get to the end of the game. When you start fighting, when you fight Kegletta at the end or Bowsetta at the end of the game, it can get a little rough here and there. I need to go back. I'm gonna go back and beat Brothership. Oh, dude, I finally made my spreadsheet for my backlog games.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I finally went. Me and Sonic Master was talking about it. I went ahead and made it. So I got games I'm currently playing, backlog games, for Steam and Switch right now. So.
Because like I do feel it does take like a lot of the weight off trying to figure out how to approach the backlog, and then like just knowing what game you're gonna play next after you beat the first one.
Yeah. Yes. And I even did a thing where I can see like what the status of the game is currently, and I can add a note to it on a spreadsheet. So if I stop playing a game or it's on hold, I can say, okay, this is where I was in the game, so I don't get lost coming back. So
that's a really good idea, actually.
Yeah, I added that in there too. So pretty neat. I've been learning to do more stuff like this because I have to do that at my job a lot. So. This mother Pfeiffer. I know, right? Well, I do like tech stuff, so I guess it would be kind of relevant to many different things. That magnet almost decimated me. I'm getting hit with magnets way more today than I ever have, but I forgot this is the team mode. There's more crap out on the screen than usual too. This is not looking good for me. I'm in 7th with nothing. Is this Raps? Yep, it's Raps. I got one singular boost in my name. I'm gonna get hit with something that coming like last. Yep, there it is.
Unless we're going to Chipotle, yeah.
I think I came in like 6 or 7. 6 or 7. Haha. Yep, 7th place. We still did pretty decent though, but that red team's killing it.
Yeah, it's gonna depend on. No, never mind.
Yep, that's. Well, go get your Chipotle Raps.
Actually, I'm more of a Moe's guy myself.
Yeah, I think I'm getting kind of tired of Moe's. I've gotten kind of tired of Moe's. Like after trying Willie's is good, and then Diablo's back at home, back in Augusta is really good too.
Wait a second, is Diablo's the one that's across the street from the Regal Cinema, or is that a different one?
Yeah, it's the one over there by Regal Cinema. Wait a minute, that's a newer place they built since we were there. How did you know about that?
Oh, there was I guess I was thinking of an older place that was like of a similar design, but I just remember like it being a Mexican like Chipotle type place.
Yeah. So maybe it was there this whole time. I feel like Diablo's was new. Maybe we just didn't go there until recent years.
I don't recall it being called Diablo, so maybe that's the difference.
What was it called?
I don't remember. All I remember is like I believe a pepper mascot with like some sunglasses.
I don't know what that is. That might be Diablo's. I don't remember what Now, speaking of the restaurants, I completed my festival. Oh, good stuff, Sora. I don't know how close I am to mine. But I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, dude, remember Baldino's?
Baldino's. I need to Google that because that sounds familiar, but
it's the Subway sandwich on our main road.
Oh, wait, isn't that the one that turned into a Blimpies later?
No, it didn't turn to Blimpies. No, they're still there because my parents went there recently. Dude, that Baldino's, that is probably like the best sub sandwiches I've ever had in my life, and nothing has ever topped that since, like ever. I try to find other sub sandwich spots that can top it, and I can never find it. But Baldino's is amazing, and I miss it. They have one up here, but I got to go like an hour and a half out into the country to get it, which I'm not gonna do. At that point, I might as well just go to Augusta. But wait, what did you say? Oh, I also spam more attack at the beginning. I don't know. I just know it was rough for me in Partners in Time. Oh yeah, I haven't played through Partners in Time in so long. But I don't remember. I think because the bros move changed so fundamentally, I can imagine that game maybe being harder because you got to use like items. I remember being really frustrated with Partners in Time because of that. Because I was mad. I'm like, how you gonna take bros moves out?
Yeah. I mean, they're never gonna like. I'm surprised they even brought it back for the Mario Luigi, the Superstar Saga remake, because like they've just been so stubborn about it.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised too. And they, yeah, actually, but I guess they wanted to keep it, good. Yes, and keep it, like they're accurate to the original, I guess, and the way it felt. But I do like how in Brothership they put some of the bros moves into your basic attacks, which I thought was kind of neat. That was like a neat little compromise, I guess. Like you get like a double attack where you do like one of the bros moves from the first game, kind of, but it's like miniature.
Yeah, but like it lets you like a few more hit points. Basically.
Yes, because I think the fun of the bros moves was just having all of that extra stuff to do when you're doing your attacks. It just makes you feel like you're doing something nice, and it's just cool seeing the brothers coordinate together like that. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a official bros move for me. Just as long as just something's in there besides just kicking a turtle shell and whacking fireballs at enemies.
Yeah, I think that kind of gets into the point of like why I feel like the newer brother moves are inferior. It's just because like I don't exactly want it to be a full-on mini game just to land a big attack. Like at least not like a full-blown mini game like that, as opposed to just like hit the A or B button at the right time.
Exactly.
Like, make sure that like you pull out this trampoline and then like you aim the trampoline just right. You missed it. Then like you get like 50% less damage for this attack that took 2 minutes.
Yeah, it turns into like a WarioWare game, which is neat because that's why people like Undertale. But then it's just like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna definitely and then I'm just so curious because I was so disappointed with Partners in Time when it first came out. I was still like the game, of course, but I was like, oh man, how are they gonna incorporate bros moves with the babies? Like this is gonna be crazy. And then like
we won't.
I see. That's how they got around that. They could at least let them keep it when it's just Mario and Luigi, or like Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, maybe. They should have had that. Like maybe if it's just 2 people, then it's the bros moves, and then if it's the 4 of them, then it's the items or something.
There's a lot of ways they could have handled it.
Bro, how long are these trucks gonna last? Oh wait, okay, yours was one of them. Okay, but still.
Yeah, I was protecting you.
Well, technically, yeah, because you couldn't hurt me, per se. Now, whether that was intentional or not is another story. Damn, I didn't get my item. Don't go for the double barks. There we go.
Just give me a boost, please. It's the only way I don't have a boost. It's over. There's nothing like not getting a boost while you're in like sub 6th place.
I know, right?
The last leg of a race.
Wait, when you say boost, do you mean like the team boost or...
The wisp or the monster truck or anything that gets you over that shortcut that you know everyone else is going to take.
Oh yeah. Well, meanwhile, I hate getting the boost in general. Like one boost when everyone got monster trucks, and the drill just seems so useless to me sometimes. God damn, blue team killed it. Oh. Boy. They should do a Super Paper Mario remake. That's like a niche wish of mine, even though it doesn't really need a remake or a remaster. I just want to play it on the Switch. They could do a remaster of it. I don't see why that would be a problem. Especially with them remaking Thousand Year Door, they could make, they could probably just remake Superstar. Not Superstar, but Super Paper Mario. Now I don't know how much that would sell. At this right now.
I would say with the Switch's momentum, I think just about like any Nintendo game would kind of sell.
Not any Nintendo game? Okay. Yeah.
Obviously not any, but like I'm hearing good things about this Star Fox remake, which no doubt is a really good game. But like in the same sense, people are realizing Star Fox Zero wasn't that bad, but it was doomed by the Wii.
Yeah. I felt like every time I see that game, I don't really see like a horrible, like looking at it from a player's point of view, not player, from like a spectator's point of view, I don't see any issues with the game. So I'm like, it has to be something with the controls, I'm assuming, or something, which was the problem before.
Basically, the promise of motion controls is what turned people off of it, just because like people were, in fairness, getting tired of it. But it was just like not a bad game, just a wrong time for it.
Yeah, I would because I like gyro in shooting games. So is that an option in the new Star Fox? I'd rather have gyro when I'm shooting in games. Like in every shooting game now, I have gyro.
In the Star Fox 64 remake, I believe it's only mouse controls, as far as I know. And that's even more gimmicky, but people weren't like hating on that.
I mean, they have motion controls in the new Metroid game. But I guess that's not a good example because that game was kind of mid for people. Not bad, it was not what people wanted, I guess.
It's a first person shooter as well, so it worked out.
Yeah.
But boy, don't get me started with that game. I didn't hate I was enjoying the game right up until I missed a late game that ruins your 100% run. And then without spoiling it, the ending kind of undermined the excuses I was making for that game up to that point.
I see. Yeah, because I've had that game because CrossWorlds let me borrow it like last year, dude. And like I only played the game that one stream and never came back. It is nothing like against it. It's just like I just rather play something else, I guess. Like if I'm gonna play a shooting game like that, I just rather play Marvel Rivals or something.
And like Because Metroid Prime 4, it's not even like, I wouldn't even say it's a bad Metroid game. I think its biggest trouble is more the narrative part. And to a lesser extent, at least I hate when people call it an open world segment, because it's not really open world, but like that motorcycle segment, you could have removed that, and I don't think you would have lost much.
I would have lost a lot of sleep. I'm kidding, but no, no, I think you're right about that though. But I think also with the gameplay, I think it suffers the same issue. I think that game suffers the same issue that Kingdom Hearts 3 kind of had, where it's like Kingdom Hearts 3 felt like a PlayStation 2 game in modern day, which isn't necessarily bad because we got indie games that do that same thing, and you know, they bring back a retro style. But typically when they do that, it's typically innovated or modernized or something. But like with Cage 3, some of the complaint was that like it felt too much like a PS2 game and not like they innovated Kingdom Hearts. Like we waited forever for that game to come out, but it didn't feel like this massive innovation to people. I don't fully agree with that though, but I just know that's the consensus. If I'm playing Metroid Prime 4, and I didn't play the Metroid Prime games like that, but just based on me playing it, it didn't feel like I was playing like, oh, this is some new definitive Switch 2 game. It didn't feel like that when I played it, unfortunately. And I think when I was reading up, that's what a lot of people's problem was with it too.
Yeah, they probably could have handled it a little bit better, but they leaned a little bit too hard on like Samus is working with other people this time around, and it doesn't feel as good as it probably could have been.
Yeah, like, I know a lot of people had an issue with that.
And like, it's not even so much the dialogue, it's just like, she didn't meet anyone before, and these people aren't really contributing enough in a way that like helps to justify them being here. Like, it's funny watching all the cutscenes where like, Samus, thanks for bringing this technological wonder to me. I'll be able to build all kinds of stuff. And she just stares, if not just like nods and carries on. Like, wow, Samus, you're so cool. I always looked up to you. Yeah, that's right.
I wonder if we got slaughtered. But yeah, I wonder if they did that because this is like the most I think I've gotten bodied in this. It's so funny. But I was gonna say it's been bad luck. We were doing good throughout the race. It's just that last leg. Wait, you know what I wish we have? A Nintendo Land Lite game. You know, and they did something really good with Nintendo Land on the Wii U. Imagine having something like Switch Sports and like a Nintendo Land 2 on the Switch or Switch 2. That would have been amazing. Talking about retro style, did you play Mina the Hollower? I haven't yet, but I know everyone loves that game right now.
I actually beat it like a week or two ago.
Very nice. I remember I think you were talking about in our last podcast, I think, that you were playing it.
Yeah. It's definitely like the beginning of the game is definitely like the hardest part.
Okay, so take it easy
throughout, but like it's less likely to drive you crazy.
Thanks for playing. Come back again.
You know, get enough upgrades and get to the motion of things.
Get to the motion control of things. I'm about to beat it today. It was fun though. Yeah, everyone keeps like saying it's like Link's Awakening to me. Cause I guess they do that because I've been recently playing Link's Awakening in recent times. So I guess they're like liking it to that for me so I can understand what exactly it is. But based on what I've seen and hearing about all the weapon types and all the stuff it has, I'm like, that doesn't seem like Link's Awakening to me.
The better way to explain it is Link's Awakening aesthetics, and especially the overworld, coupled with Castlevania and specifically Bloodborne. Not even Dark Souls, but Bloodborne.
Interesting.
And
so
I don't think you played Bloodborne yet, have you?
I haven't played that or Dark Souls, even though I have Dark Souls 3, but that's on my backlog. So
wait, you got Dark Souls 3?
Yeah, we talked about that.
I thought you had Dark Souls 2.
I had Dark Souls 2, and then they turned around and gave me Dark Souls 3 right after that.
Okay, you got to play forget Dark Souls 2. You can jump into Dark Souls 3 though.
I'll get to it eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually. But yes, I would like a Nintendo Land game again. I would like that. Also, am I weird for being salty about Switch Sports Resort?
Depending on what that opinion is.
Wait, now that I said it out loud, I'm not salty anymore. So then never mind. It's been because I see what they're doing. Because at first I'm like, okay, Switch Sports Resorts is just Switch Sports Plus, basically. And I'm like, that's kind of annoying that I'd have to pay another $60, $70 for that game again, just to have the same thing and more, when it could be cool if it was just, I don't know, like maybe like a addition to the game we already have. But I get what they're doing that I said out loud. This is the Switch 2, and I'm pretty sure that game's going to be exclusive on the Switch 2, I think. And if so, that would make sense, because that would be like, okay, now we have a new Switch Sports. This one's for the Switch 2 or whatever, with more stuff on it and whatnot. So.
Yeah, I followed along it. I was just like, as you were halfway through it, I was just like reminded of why in the world did they let the president of Nintendo lose on stream?
Wait, why did they let them do what now?
Why did they let the CEO of Nintendo lose during their directs?
Oh, you know.
Like,
I didn't even peep that.
It was already a tough sell for like thumb wrestling as one of the 12 games. Like, we got archery. We brought back bowling. We brought back golf and thumb wrestling.
Yeah, they shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't have even had that as such a long segment on the direct on top of all of that. Like that, I'm like, why is this taking up so much? I see why it's taking up so much time.
Like, it's like they were trying to, like, you know, copy what Sakurai did, but it chose the worst way with the wrong game to do so.
Yeah, then I felt they were trying to pad time a little bit, but yeah.
Sure.
Oh, I'm getting bodied.
It's the final lap.
The final lap.
Yeah, it's the final lap.
I still feel like they're holding out for our next F-Zero game. Calling it now.
At this rate, probably.
Damn.
We saw how much you guys like Star Fox 2026. Just want to make it F-Zero X 2026.
Yeah, we got a Metroid Prime. We got a new Star Fox. Like, I think it's possible.
Yeah, well, the joke was like a remake rather than like an actual new game.
I see. Drill. Okay, all I gotta do is just not get hit, and I should be okay. Did I get second place? I'll take second. I'm just upset they don't have bowling.
I think they're bringing back bowling.
What? No, there's no way.
Let me double check.
What's up, Microtron? Welcome in. There's no way.
I'm checking.
God damn! What is this team? These teams are so sweaty. 41 points?
Who are you guys? We are Star Fox. We'll never defeat Androck.
I'm okay. Nice. Bro was just clip farming. That's crazy. That's why they had nothing to show. I got the feeling I got to the more difficult areas first, which made other bosses harder or easier. That makes sense. What you mean they got bowling? No. Geo. Oh, you're saying what they mean? Oh, they do have bowling in Switch Sports Resorts? Not the first Switch Sports, the Switch Sports Resorts.
I got the list when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, well, I thought you were gonna finish like reading the comments and stuff, boys.
Oh, Geo said, oh wait. Okay, what did you discover what it had? Okay. I'm still curious about what's in it though, if you wanted to still say it.
So they got tennis, they got bowling. So 2 returning games so far. They got archery, which was a Wii Sports game.
Okay.
Boxing, which was original Wii Sports.
Oh, that's gonna be nice. Okay.
Yeah. Volleyball's making a return. Table tennis, I believe, was a sports resort game originally.
Sports resorts, yeah, but not Switch Sports.
Yeah. Basketball, I think, was also a Wii Sport game, but I don't remember which. No, it must have been.
It's a Switch Sports.
Yeah. So wait, basketball was in regular Switch Sports?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know because my little cousin, every time we have our family event, he'll be playing that for like the whole time. He's there at that dang basketball game. You can do 2v2 on it.
All right. So
basketball was in Resort 2 according to creator. Sorry, go ahead.
We got golf. We got everyone's favorite thumb wrestling.
Oh boy.
Prop plane, which is just that free fly mode, which is basically like Pilot Wings without the missions, I think. Skateboarding, which seems pretty cool, and then power cruising, which is basically Wave Race.
Wait, so they took out the sword thing?
Yeah, apparently. Well, yeah, out of all the things you think would be in here, the sword one isn't in here.
I
think they called it.
I didn't like that junk anyway. That junk was hurting my wrist having to turn that junk. So. Boxing.
Man, Jim Bar was one of the best ones. You watch your
That's cap. That's cap. Volleyball was the best one. What? Volleyball was incredible. And you could do doubles online?
I didn't hate volleyball. I'm just saying Chambara was goated.
No, fair. You said it was, well, you said one of the best ones. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. They trying to start Discord ain't knowing. Yes.
No, I'm not trying to start. Discord's already up. We're in it. But go ahead.
Yeah. My brother went to Too Many Games, which is a convention up in Philadelphia. And apparently Jason Griffith was there, and he was able to bring either his or my copy of Sonic Unleashed to have him sign.
Wow, that's actually pretty sick. Wait, why did you wait? So you don't know whose copy it was when they did? So who's keeping it?
I'm pretty sure it was my Xbox 360 copy because I don't remember him owning a physical copy of that game. But I also just don't want to be that guy. Like, hey, thanks for signing my copy.
So
you went out of your way.
So who gets to keep it?
I assume he's going to be the one to keep it. I'm not going to fight him on it.
You're such a good brother. Because I distinctly remember you having that game because I was mad at you back then. We were kids because you made me play that damn Wii one. I'm like, wait, what is this game? You're like, it was Unleashed. No, it ain't. That ain't the game I was playing. That damn Wii version of Unleashed. Chad, I'm about to snitch. Nah, bro. This man DT4. Sonic Unleashed came out, and I was like, okay, that's neat. And he was so, I mean, okay, I appreciate the gesture of you letting me borrow it, right? So I'm not going to be like that. But it's just funny because I'm playing a game, and I'm like, yeah, I see why people don't really like this game. Like, even the daytime stages feel kind of whatever, and I'm doing nothing but nighttime stages. The game doesn't look that amazing either. It's like, ugh, I'd rather just play something else. I go over to DT4's house, and I'm watching him play, and he's in this dang beach resort stage. And I'm just like, wait, what is this? And then he did like, and the game's all got blurry physics and all this other crap that's going on. Shit, even the nighttime stages look way better. Like you actually had like button inputs you can press and do all different kind of stuff. And it was just totally different on Xbox and PlayStation. That was crazy.
In fairness, at the time, did you have a 360?
Not yet.
Okay.
But still though, no, I'm kidding.
I wasn't holding out on you. You just lacked accessibility, and it would have been pointless.
You said I was lacking what? No, I'm kidding.
The accessibility is fine. What are you talking about, Squidward? I'm totally compatible.
No, I said accessible.
I was trying to figure like the dumbest joke like Patrick would say to still mess it up.
Oh yeah. I have plenty of accessories.
I got earrings, I got gloves. Yeah, I even got this belly ring that I bought at the garage sale.
And then it closes up to it, and it's just like a diseased, infected belly button because it's modern SpongeBob.
I think they call them like gross ups, spelled GROS.
Yeah, I hate those. I'm not okay with that. Why is DT4 Avatar and actually insert nerdy quote for Foxy? That's what it looks like. He is like that though, but he has a thumbs up. He doesn't have a finger.
No, it is a finger.
Oh, it is? I look like a thumb for me. Oh, I see it now.
Actually, I'm DT the foe, not a fox, a foe. You see, according to my lore in Mobius, back when I used to be.
Oh my gosh. Are you actually DT the foe? That isn't. What the hell? What animal is a foe?
It's a joke, but like I just figured like it's just a funny joke to run with.
Well, I didn't laugh, so I'm kidding. No, I'm joking with you.
Not funny. Didn't laugh.
Not funny. Didn't laugh. Needs more water. I played against you once today. Talking about Perp. Talking about Marvel Rival. Oh, y'all are some sweats then, because Perp be playing in the sweaty rank. I'm gonna get up and stretch my legs.
My legs. Also, not me working on a commission during the downtime while we're playing or anything.
Hanking. There we go. I just need to stretch my legs. Because I knew that I saw that name before. Oh. Was it? Oh yeah, because I don't think I've ever seen anybody with a purpose in their name before. So that makes a lot of sense. Wait, I'm gonna find
Also,
you. Hmm?
oh, we got a network error, or at least I got one.
I got one too.
I guess I'll give it till 11:30 maybe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say the same thing because I'm starting to cough a bit, but I think it's because I'm talking too much. So
All that
um,
yapping.
all
What are
that
you doing
damn.
talking so much?
I don't know, man. Sometimes I get random dry coughs. I've had that issue since I had COVID back in 2022.
Hey, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, when they announced Devil Dinosaur for Marvel Rivals, I was tempted to say like, man, I really should be getting on a stronger PC.
Oh, because you just so you can use that damn dinosaur, bro.
Hey, not that damn dinosaur, Devil Dinosaur losses. And yes,
Wait, I just realized you said damn. That's
yeah,
crazy.
I was
I've never.
calling you.
No, no, no. Even then, you
Me and
still
Billy
blurted
Cat.
out. No, you still bleep it out. Get the heck out of here, bro. You're not about to gaslight me. What
I
the
mean, is it
heck?
really gaslighting if it's a technicality?
No. No, I'm kidding.
And also,
Yes.
only because I've had enough people apologize around me for it. I've been finding it kind of interesting that the less I've been caring about the concept of cursing as I've gotten older, other people are telling me they're trying to be careful not to cuss as much. And I was like, sometimes I'm just like, where were y'all 10, 20 years ago?
I've been
Making
saying
fun of
that.
me.
To be fair, I've been saying I've been trying to get better at it for at least a decade. It just hasn't worked. There's too
But
many things that make me have to curse. I'm kidding. That's not how that works. But go ahead.
but it's just it feels like the weirdest form of vindication, even though that's not really what it needed to be or it technically is. But it's just what do you mean I was right the entire time?
Yeah. It's just just like you with Sonic Unleashed. Everybody said the game was trash, and then in hindsight, everyone's acting like it's one of the best gold mine Sonic games of all time now. Like a holy grail Sonic game.
As I've gotten older, I've kind of hated I've hated the realization that I've been kind of right about things more often than not, but I was just kind of not wrong, but I was correct, but I was early. Because I don't want to be right about things sometimes, man.
Why? It's fun to be right. Then you can gloat and boost your ego.
Oh wait, did you send an invite?
I didn't.
All right. I thought I was missing out. That's why I was just asking. But,
oh damn, my bad. I meant to send. I meant to send one.
It's all right, but it's just yeah. The reason why I find it kind of not off-putting or concerning being right is because I think if when I realize I'm kind of clocking stuff, it makes me concerned about other people around me, I guess. I don't want to be right all the time because that means that other people are more wrong than me.
And I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Especially in situations like that, because D is definitely a gatekeeper for Unleashed now, because he just hates that everyone loves that game so much now. When he was one of the 2 people that actually appreciated that game. I'm like, why can't you just be happy that everyone likes the game now? No, forget all that, because I was ridiculed for loving it. And I was like, I can understand that.
All these LARPers.
Right.
Also, I realized why you were apologizing. You just jumped into a race without me.
Wait, I was already in the race.
Oh, I thought you were apologizing because you just didn't send an invite.
Oh, no, I was apologizing because I was in her whole ass race.
God dang it, Loxus.
Whoops. LOL,
What am I
whoops.
supposed to do now? Keep drawing this Arcanine that I'm getting paid to draw?
Yeah, the thing that you were trying to get to. Yeah. Being productive.
Productive on a Saturday, though.
You're the one that's choosing to do that on a Saturday.
That is a fair point, but that's besides the point.
It's your schedule. You could not do it today.
Yeah. Then I can't.
I don't have a choice when I have to do my work, dang it. Well, sort of.
Well, you can always quit, but
in this economy? Yeah, I was gonna say.
I love how that used to be real, then it became a joke, but things have gotten so bad it's become real again.
That is crazy that we're back in those economic craziness times again.
I forget which YouTube video I was watching, but someone pulled up newspaper cartoon about someone complaining about the housing crisis back in like the 1920s, I think. And I'm like, wow, things really have not changed since then.
No, they have not. All right, let me let your tail come in the room real quick. God dang it. I actually modded in.
Look like Tails.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't mean I am. I'm my own original character. Do not steal.
And I just finished the pass. Cool. Yatta.
Yatta gata.
I remember them days though too well.
I'm my own original character, Blonic.
Who the heck is that?
I forget the name of the animator, something Joe. But like he had like a whole Sonic skit of like, I'm not Sonic, I'm my own original character, Blonic. And I'm not Tails, I'm my own original character, Blails. And it was just like a fat human guy like dressed as a Sonic character.
That sounds awful.
It's very old school internet.
So I'll do 2 more races and then I'm gonna get some tea and some honey and chill out the rest of the night.
That's fine.
But folks in the chat, I will be streaming again tomorrow, so just look out for it. Look out for less streams. But yeah, for those of you that was tuning in so far, I appreciate you. Thank you. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying this time of me and DT Foes banter as we catch up with each other while at the same time, you know, enjoying the game. It's just still crazy to think how long we've been friends and everything we've been through, and it still feels the exact same way every time we talk to each other. It's just funny.
That's why it's a shame that it's come to the end.
What? Huh? Did you see the Michael movie yet?
No.
Oh, wait, why did you say it like that? No, like, why would you ask me something like that?
Partially to be funny, but no, I also have no real intention to see it, honestly.
Okay, because there was a joke I was going to make from it. That's why I referenced.
Oh, okay. You can make the joke, though.
Well, because it's not spoiler, because you can just look it up. But, like, there's a part where Michael is separating from his brothers for the tour they're doing. And he wants to just kind of go and do his solo thing. But he broke up from the group in the middle of the tour, like in the middle of a performance. So nobody knew, including his brother, that was going to happen. So instead, just like, boom, like the music's playing, just like, thanks everyone for the past 24, 25 years. We appreciate you. I love you. All right, bye. And then he just does his last thing and gets off stage. And so it was just funny you mentioned that. And I'm like, dang, you gonna do me like that, basically.
That's right. You're the 4 of the Jackson 5 while I'm Michael, man.
That's crazy. Wait, I am the accumulation of 4 different people, background people.
Yeah, the ones that are left behind while Michael moved on to, like, you know, have his full career.
That's crazy work. I love how the Sonic community made so many custom characters, like freaking Nazo. Oh yeah, Nazo. Oh, that is true. It is kind of crazy though. Like that Sonic, yeah, the Sonic community is really big with that, like custom characters or OCs and stuff. That is funny.
Wasn't Nazo rumored to be like in Sonic X from that one screenshot, and nothing came of it?
Yeah, I remember that. Nazo was big, especially with us growing up. Yeah, you are a side character. That's crazy work. That's okay though. I'm one of those cool side characters. Now, a lot of my favorite characters are side characters, so I'll take that.
Yeah, I was gonna say like one of the side characters that everyone loves more than the Naruto or Leonardo or any other cartoon player.
I think Naruto is like probably the only MC that I actually like would say is one of my favorites. Like my favorite in Naruto is Shikamaru, of course, and well Boruto now too, but that's besides the point. Oh, adult Boruto, but well not adult Boruto, but older Boruto. Whatever, you get that. We get my point. Anyways, it's not. But I actually like Naruto for some reason when I was growing up too, though. But yeah. I like Naruto because even though he may have been like dim with it, he at least like was courageous and fought. Like those ones that are like Deku, that type of main character used to really get on my nerves. Even though I was kind of okay with him because he because he was pretty courageous too, and I liked his way of thinking. What up, Autumn Purple? How we doing? You here for tacos? You get away from my tacos. They're mine. They're my tacos, damn it.
for like 5 seconds, I felt like we just returned back to like the early 2000s.
Is that a meme from back then?
Well, just like the whole lol muffins, I can ask cheeseburger type of energy.
Oh.
Like between the I've come for your tacos and you stay away from my tacos stuff.
You ain't going nowhere. No tacos. I don't play about tacos. Tacos, nachos, and pizza are like my top favorite foods. I will not relinquish them. Also, speaking of games that weren't loved before but are loved now, same thing with Star Force. I was gonna say Mega Man Star Force. That was way more relevant and actually matters. I'm kidding, but yes. It's just so interesting now that everyone's like, oh man, I'm so interested in Star Force and this and that and the third, whereas before people didn't give two flip-flops about it back then.
But you remember why though, right?
Yeah, because everyone was burnt out from Mega Man Battle Network, and then it was the new thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was new. People don't like new.
And then it was also just like Capcom just like not running Mega Man into the ground, but it was a lot of Mega Man, not like the best cases.
Isn't that what I said too?
Yeah, well, you said like they followed up with Mega Man Star Force, but I was just also thinking like there was also Mega Man Universe, and I'm pretty sure there was something else too.
Oh, that was after that. That was after Star Force.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, well, okay, well let me bring it back because I don't want to dismiss your point though. Like, okay, so what were you basically trying to say?
I was trying to add on to that, not just Star Force, but like just more Mega Man stuff, like in the grand scheme.
Got you. Well, I remember in the original time for Star Force, we didn't have all of that stuff yet, but I do remember back then a lot of people didn't like the gameplay change, going from that 6th grid side by side fighting to like a third person shooter thing. And then they didn't like that Geo was just this little depressed kid that basically didn't have much personality at first too. It was just a lot of that going on along with the fatigue, but you're not wrong too though. Wait, I thought you was gonna say Star Fox. Oh, talking about me? No. Oh yeah, I guess Star Fox is another game like that, huh? Because people, especially because people didn't like, we were trashing all over the new game and the design, and then now everybody's like, oh, this is like the best game ever on Switch 2. What the hell's going on? Nobody said that, but yes.
Supposedly, from what I'm hearing at least, it seems like people still take issue with the one thing I've been kind of consistent about, which is just the voice acting. But like, people were quicker to come around on like the redesigns once they showed like the character art, like, you know, after the Direct.
Yeah, I'm still not super keen on it, to be honest. And even when I play it, I'll probably get used to it, but I'm still gonna certainly prefer his more cartoony look over this. But they might stick with this now if everybody's like getting over it, which I'm sure they knew that people was gonna have something to say about it, but I'm sure they also knew that, you know, what they were producing was gonna be so good that it wasn't gonna matter anyway. So
I will stand by the concern that like as we get some distance from it, it's going to be curious to see how people continue to receive it.
Yeah,
because like the new shiny thing is always well received, and like, you know, people also didn't hate a lot of the Xbox 360 era, but you go back and look at some of those games and like kind of have to ask yourself, like, why did we put up with all this blurry brown and gray stuff?
Really, I actually really like my 360 games, but I haven't gone back to play any of them. So
it depends which games we're talking about though.
Well, you know, I didn't play a lot of those games most people probably play. This is the last race, by the way, y'all, in DT4. But yes. Wait, hold on real quick. You're the one that gives a freaking quest that takes you to a new arc of 12 new episodes, which ends up being filler episodes. So you're saying I'm the one that launches everyone into the filler episodes? I'm fine with that. That's gonna piss off all the people watching the show. I'm okay. I'm a catalyst to chaos. I'm cool with that.
Wait a second. Is it the filler episodes that are fun and you get to hear the song, or is it like the more lamer ones where by the end of the arc it just didn't matter?
I don't know if they're gonna know that reference like I do, but I'm sure he's probably talking about the lamer one. I knew what you meant, but I don't know if they're gonna know that reference. If you did just now.
All right, just to at least explain to those listening, there's a very particular song in the Naruto, like the original Naruto, maybe Shippuden, but I'm not familiar enough with that. But like when you hear certain songs in an episode, it's kind of like the filler episode song, basically.
Yeah.
Like, it might have a more standard place in earlier episodes, but especially when like things start to kick off, and then they still have to do fillers. Like, that's where you'll still mostly hear the song moving forward.
That's true. Gex. No, I just have a good. No, I just have a good opening. That's it. Oh, you're saying it just has a good opening? I'll take that too. Shoot, a lot of shows are carried by music.
Like opening theme, or like the beginning of the arc.
Oh, he might be talking about the beginning of the arc, maybe. I feel like it was supposed to be a ramp right there just now, but
There's a kaboom. Was it earth shattering?
every kaboom. Wasn't that Cell in Team 4-Star?
It was originally Marvin the Martian, but I would not be surprised.
Oh, that was Marvin. So they got that from that.
Yeah. Oh God, is this one of those situations where like kids these days only know about like the thing from the thing and not its original thing?
I'm not a kid's. F you.
Well, obviously, you know what I mean.
Nope. No, I don't know what you mean. You have to fully explain it to me. I'm
right.
triggered and hurt. User online snowflake number 85.
Well, listen up, Snowflake. I'm really sorry for hurting your feelings.
Damn! Wait, hold on, bro. What was that? The way that was a hard snowflake. Whoa! Whoa!
You cut me off from the rest of the joke.
Go ahead. Well, that was crazy. I don't want to hear the rest. What?
All right. Well, that would make you a snowflake.
not the way you said it, bro. That echoed and everything. What the hell was that?
All right. So the joke was supposed to be that I was supposed to come out with Venom, and then course correct immediately to say sorry for hurting your feelings. Let me be a better person.
Oh my god!
You being so.
Well, hold on. You saying you? Get your finger out my face, first of all. All right. Don't say you to me like that.
God dang, being the kids these days, god dang it.
There's no way I'm about to come in 12th place on my last race. Hold on. I gotta lock in. Well, I came in second to last, whatever. But yes.
I forgot what I was gonna say, and it doesn't matter anymore.
Well, it's all good. You'll be all right. Guys. Wait, hold on. Unless we did get a lot of boosts. Wait a minute.
Don't get my hopes up.
Yes, let's go.
See, I told you to never doubt me, Loxus.
That's not. No, what the hell? That's not at all what happened. What the hell, bro? That is not how it worked. Yes, I'll take that. I think that's 2 in a row too. I think it's 2 in a row for me. Wait, no.
Oh yeah, because you did race without me.
Wait, no, because we didn't win that last one, did we?
You know what? We should tow. Well, I don't want to keep you.
You want to try one more time? We can risk it.
I don't want to be a gambler, and then it doesn't turn out that we wasted another 5 minutes, but I'm jumping in another race.
Yeah, we'll do it. Let's go. You're my old buddy, old pal. Just for you, man.
Old buddy, old pal, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Let's see. They didn't cancel Flash Party, so, and I want to be Whisper, so. All right.
Whisper about what?
These nuts. No, I'm joking. But let me see. We lose together? No, that's cap. We're gonna win. We're gonna win together. Where's that negativity coming from?
The last 50 losses. This one.
All right, you had to smile on this shit. The last 50 losses is crazy. There was a lot of them, though.
51.
Hello, Trip.
Right. Hey guys. Rainbow Garden, let's do it.
Rainbow Garden. Dang, what is the... Dang it. There was a Magma Volcano. No, there was one that sounded actually like a dang Diddy Kong racing stage from Mario Kart. And I was like... Volcano. Hi, I'm tipped up. Wait, that last 50 shades of demise. He said, I'm Banjo.
Go.
I been playing DKC3 on my Thor too on the side, the GBA one. It's been interesting. That It's funny because you think, okay, we were all thrown off because the music in DKC3 wasn't made by David Wise like the other ones. But after playing some of the GBA one, I think I actually kind of prefer the Super Nintendo one. Actually, like the lady that did that one. But again, that's also I'm used to it. Now there's some songs I've been hearing on there that's like, okay, I might need to download this song. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like what they kind of went with in the Super Nintendo one.
What motivated you to play the Game Boy Advance DKC3?
Just having so many choices of games to play on the. Oh yeah, I know why. Cause so I got like over 3,000 games on my throw right now, but like I was just shuffling through the GBA games and I was scraping art on the internet so that way I could you know, have like box arts to pick my games from. And I saw they had DKC Returns 3D as the box art for it. I'm like, why is DKC box art for it? I'm like, why is DKC 3D on the GBA? What the hell is this? So I clicked on it and it was DKC 3. And I was like, oh, well, while I'm at it, why not see what's up with it? So, yeah. But I've actually been playing Ocarina of Time. So I'm trying to beat that game before the remake comes out. So.
Watch as the remake isn't like Final Fantasy VII Remake, and it's just a one-to-one recreation with higher graphics.
Why are you like this?
I can't help but see cynical Loxus.
Why? Why do you have to be this way?
Because if I can't be happy, you see, Barry the Platypus. If I can't be happy, then no one can.
You're happy? You're playing Final Fantasy VII and you're happy.
Actually, I was actually quite upset. When they got me one of those moments, I was like, this wasn't in the script. They're going to remind me back in my time back in Düsseldorf.
Oh goodness, stupid Smurf. And that's why it made the Remake-inator. The Remake-inator.
You see, I'm not a big fan of a lot of Hollywood and video game stuff these days, Gary the Platypus. That's why I made the Remake-inator, where I can relive my nostalgia over and over again.
And then Perry just giving him a side eye the whole time. And he just pulled out a remastered game.
Oh, Perry the Platypus, you're giving me your eye and Thor? Oh, this is the
And then right when he gives it, he slaps him in the head, and then like with his damn tail, does a little chirp thing and dips.
I curse you, but thank you, Perry the Platypus.
Thank you, Perry the Platypus.
No, you see, Perry, there's a difference between a RAM and an ISO. You see, an ISO was more made for disc-based games, while ROMs were actually made for cartridge-based games like the Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy Color. Wait, I know you've got somewhere to but give me a second, I gotta explain this.
After hours. Almost came in first. No.
Wait, you're still high enough.
I am, but still, man. First would have been real helpful for us. Yeah, it would have been real helpful for us.
Yeah, no. It's fine. It's still good. It's still good. Yeah, we got it. We got enough rings. We totally want this.
Come on. Damn.
I don't want to play this game no more, man.
My 1 point is crazy. My 1 point is crazy. Take it.
See, I told you we should have left to the previous batch, Loxus.
And you know what?
To chase that up.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess. Yeah, I think it was the Venom.
What's important is that it's a lesson learned. Oh, like I can't even be serious about it.
Locks? Well, you can't expect to win them all, Locks. I didn't. That's DT Folks. DT Folks the one that's upset. What the hell? I'm good. I finished my thing. I don't have nothing to prove.
This is a sobering realization for you specifically, Loxus, that sometimes you have to know when to fold them.
I'm gonna fold you, but guys,
like an omelet and a lawn chair and some laundry.
But guys, I'm gonna go because my cough is getting worse, and I need to rest my voice. So, thank you guys for tuning in on the YouTube side and the Twitch side. DT4, where can they find you at?
Around. I'll give more information later.
All right. Well, with that being said, guys, y'all take it easy. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.